Hello, welcome ladies and gentlemen to a new build here for ARC 3.0. If you're like most people, you sit there and wait around to see what builds that come out and kind of manipulate them to your way. That's how I am. Play with it a little bit and then watch a couple. I've seen a couple of the other builds going on. Everybody using Assassin Cow, everybody using Liar's Handshake. Uh, there's a couple running with Arc Strider and excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Sign of allergies acting up a little bit. Um, Arc staff, I've seen one or two there to where you make an invincible god. Just one video, just guys sitting there just eating, taking a chaos reach, and just eating it. Me, I love the new Gathering Storm. It is straight for I do more PvE versus PvP. So for me, Gathering Storm is a boss destroyer if you run it the right way, but you got to do it the right way. It will jolt, but jolt also take more damage. I've noticed it where I add that not jolted and I hit them, and I've noticed the ad when it's already jolted and I hit them, and they're taking more damage when they're jolted. So before you activate your super on a boss, you want to get that boss jolted. Let him hit your grenade. So that's what this loadout's going to be. This loadout is all about jolting. You're going to run it's combination blow. Every loadout with Arc Strider is involving combination blow. There is no need for worry about blinding your strikes. Combination blow. That's all you need to sit and run on a hunter. I don't like blinking. For me is for PvP. That's a great escape. Blink, get behind them, hit them. But I run triple jump. Aspects, they're pretty much the same. I've seen one video that pulled off using this one with the Tempest Strike. I've seen one loadout online on YouTube, and it involves running Tempest Strike and a grenade launcher, and the guy was pulling it off. He'd pop his grenade launcher, slide, uppercut. They'd either get hit with the grenade launcher line of fire, or they're going to get hit with the line of fire from his uppercut. It was amazing. But for me, nah. And you're going to run your lethal current. Now, the reason why I said don't worry about running this for disorienting blow is because of this. If you read the secondary part, damaging any jolted target with melee attacks also blinds them. So you're automatically going to get that benefit at the same time. And you're not having to give up combination blows. But I don't know why you would to start with. So from there, we're going to go down here to your fragments. I've played around with these. Everybody pretty much is wanting to run this one. That's retarded. You don't need to worry about ammo blocks. Spark of Ions. You can get Spark of Discharge. I played with it. Only reason why I had that on there is because of the duality dungeon. Running sniper rifles. That way I could get the trace to come to me and I could still get some health from a distance. But just for running the mill ones, that one is pretty good, especially with guns that you already have Dragonfly with that are arc precision blows. That is amazing right there. I watched one explosion at Joker. It's huge. This is the one. If you're going to be running this loadout, you've got to run this one for PvE. Alright, now my stats, you can already see 100 mobility. My resilience is next to nothing. It's 59. But my intellect and my strength, that's where I get. Because I want my melee just as fast as I can get it in case something happens. But as long as you're running this right, nothing is going to happen. Your grenades right there. Spark of shock. And then I run the spark of magnitude. I've tried it without it. Because I run storm grenade. And this is where everybody thinks that pulse grenade and storm grenade. Pulse grenade is so damaging. No. You throw that right there in the middle of that group of ads, it drops 3 bolts twice. You without the enhancement, you're gonna drop 1 bolt. And I've used it without it. And it'll still clear out the ads. But every ad that's inside those 3 bolts are going to hit spark arc damage to anyone ads around them as well. I've gotten 15, 20 ads in 1 grenade. I went in Gambit in a group of ads and sit here and threw 1 storm grenade, and it just boom, everything. And at the same time, I'm still running into it after I throw so I can dodge and get a hit, because when you dodge and get a hit with this loadout, while you are amplified, your dodge recharges your body and you're more resilient while you're dodging. I forgot to mention about that one too, but also with the liar's handshake, your dodge is going to make your next punch more powerful, but it's also going to make it to where your next punch also jolts. See, that's for the lethal current. After dodging, your next melee attack has increased lunge range and it jolts the target and creates a damaging aftershock. And it just, at the same time, you're damaging a jolted target with your melee, because you're going to hit them that second time real quick. The first punch you lunge, first punch is going to jolt you, but with Liar's Handshake, you also get the counter punch that comes right behind it. So you immediately hit them again, and you're damaging the jolted one, so you're blinding that same one. So if you're doing this to a boss, what you're going to want to do, any yellow bar ad, when you're running up, dodge. As soon as you dodge, punch, then counter punch. The second punch is going to blind them. They're not going to be able to move. You can dodge right back out, because now you got your dodge again. Come back, lunge again, rinse, repeat, lunge, rinse, repeat, lunge, rinse, repeat. So I like running this one. I'm not too worried. I know everybody wants to run this sometime just so you can get resilience or that right there. I've seen that one right there while you're critically wounded. Where's the other one? I've seen that one, spark of frequency, on some people's loadouts. I haven't seen one with spark of focus. That would work. That should work amazingly for warlocks, especially with Chaos Reach and the Traverse boots. Yeah, that would work amazingly. I mean, I forget which boots is that. The Luna. I've used that one. That does come in handy, especially with Assassin's Cowl. You can't quite get to that second punch. You can see one that's red, and you're low on health, and you see one that you can finish off. Hit the, gives you health back instantly, and it still makes you invisible. That one's okay for snipers. If you're wanting more intellect to get your super back quicker, then I'd use that. But me personally, I like these right here. Defeating a jolted target gives you ionic trace, where your ionic trace is pure energy that travels along the ground seeking toward its creator. When picked up, ionic traces grant ability energy. So you're already going to be making this. That's the other thing you want to sit here, take and do, and start getting as much ionic traces as you can, in case something messes up. You're going to get a ton of grenade energy back too. So you can see, depending on when I run my Assassin's Cal, I'm at 100, 93, 66, 49, 24, 82 for my intellect, and 58 for my strength. Arc, solar for the gauntlets. I run arc chest, arc leg, solar legs, and a solar cloak. So for the Liar's Handshake, I still got to finish maxing it out. I just got a mobility mod. Then I've got the seasonal focus strike. Gives you more class ability. Gives you back your dodge, because you're going to be punching a lot. So, but honestly, you get your dodge back. Your dodge back quickest. And then I got Font of Wisdom. Picking up an elemental will that matches your subclass energy type grants you temporary increase to your intellect. You're going to get your super so quick. It is not even funny, because you're going to be making elemental wells like crazy. I mean, I've seen them to where they're running explosive well maker, rapidly defeating combatants with solar explosive damage. But I don't run solar. I just got it for that mod. Chests. And I like this now right here, where you can go right here and just go back, so you can see how your build is actually, overall build is going, versus just the stats of the gear. So here I run Radiant Light. I love this mod, this one, and shared Radiant Friends. 20 gives me an extra 20 strength, as long as I got another arc mod, and that's why I got multiple arc pieces of gear. Arc resistance, that way I can't take arc damage. And then you get a void, you can get a void piece where you can take arc and I think it's solar, and then you just pop in the void ones, right? Yep, solar and arc. And then if you change your chest to void, it'll change this one to where it'll give you a one spot for void. But I want this right here, so this is more worth me not taking a little less void damage. So, but I'm happy with the way it's loaded out. Recovery, I did decide to go and put recovery in, give me a little bit, because your health, but you don't really need to. So if you want, you can slap another resilience mod in there, or if you're a little low on your yeah, let's do this one. Let's go there. Puts me up to 98. Let's put that there. Because I spend an extra one, I also get solar resistance. And then I can go down here. Because I'm not running a trace rifle on this one right now. And put on under my machine guns. Now you can run this one, Font of Might, right here, picking up elemental well matches subclass. Type grants temporary bonus to weapon damage. Don't need it. You get that from the your interactions with your powers and your artifacts. I mean, to give you a little bit more. Pick up arc LOL, your next melee to deal increased damage. You can do that one. You're gonna get wells. Overcharge well maker spawns 2 elemental wells. There's another one. But like I said, the radiant light, it gives me the increase in the strength. So if you don't have it, you can do, instead of doing that, you can do this right here. Hold on, wrong thing. Let me go back. You could go and do that one, and every time as soon as you sit here and see a white bar, hit them, boom, 2 element wells. And then have you another piece of gear that's arc that allows you to grab it, and then put that in there. And then every time you cause melee damage, you're gonna get it. Or you can pick up a secondary font of wisdom. Powerful friends. That's the second one that I love the most out of this. That one right there. Because it gives you a plus 20 mobility. Let's see. Okay. Let's take and go. Everybody likes to go to different places to test their builds. This is, you got an endless supply of ads. You can test your supers out because you can get your super so fast. Now, I don't know if you're going to be able to hear the music playing in the background, but we're going to find out. If you do, enjoy. Now, weapons, your weapons are up to you. You want to run, I mean, you can, depends on what you're doing. If you're doing a lot of falling stuff, if you're doing the new stuff, the catches and all that, I'd run Wrist Runner. Me, I'm using Asta Striga, and I'm using just Arc Logic with Frenzy and Tunnel Vision. It works great. Because you're constantly in combat, so if you're going to be using your weapon all the time, why not? If you still want to run solar builds with your mods instead of running with the mods I've got on, then by all means. Your mods are your choice. Whatever you want to do to enhance or synchronize with it. But as far as the power interactions, this is all it. Coming over here, I'm about to sit here and get some little energy and see what we can get going on. Right up here in front of the action. That dodge, punch, dead, salt. Next one's already charged. Alright. Come on, one more. There it goes. Dodge. Jolted. Come on. And then you get the counter strike. Oh, and counter. Super's already got. And he's already jolted, so it doesn't matter. Grenade down there. Soften him up. Give me that. Come on. Somebody pop their super. Now, once you get combination blow up to 3, you don't have to worry about dodging anymore. Just run up and melee them. Right there. Sort of like when old school running this Asphidia space on the Hunter with Blade Barrage and throwing knives. Two swings or uppercut. He's dead. The spark of resistance kicked in, now it's out. But guess what? In 3, 2, 1, we got spark of resistance for dodging, and there's wiping it out ass. Let me get you up, little buddy. Alright. Hey. Thank you, boost. I love that boost. Hold that grenade for me, buddy. Let me get that sword there. Everybody keeps chopping them. Look, look. And then bam, dead. Alright, come on. Alright, let me get this dude jolted. Oh, I'm out of grenades. Let me go up here. Hey. Uh-huh. Come here. Just in. Come on. Oh, hell yeah. There it is. Where do you think you go? Alrighty. Lunge him. I mean, just now if you had like a 1-2 punch, way better. But as far as for clearing out a head, I mean, you see, I'm just right over here in front of all of them. I'm the only one over here doing this now. I got some help now. Come on, give me somebody to punch. There we go. That's just, look. I was talking about that grenade. I don't know what he was doing, but yeah. Well, I hope you enjoyed it.